Going in on crocodile nests in the wild is always pretty nerve-wracking. You start to shake, you start to sweat, your breaths change, and your heart starts thumping away because you can never be sure if mummy's there guarding the eggs, or even more nerve-wracking, if the big old daddy, the big male, sitting there guarding his eggs and his girl.
Crocodiles are highly territorial. Big, dominant males rule their territory. And of course, the females will sit close to the nest. It takes 90 days for the eggs to hatch.
Have a look at this. This is what we want to see. This is perfect. Absolutely perfect. Look. Look, look, look. Look at this. Baby croc. He's hatched out of here, judging by these other eggs. They've hatched out. See how this is all torn apart? It's all been dragged back out here. All these fragmented. Look at this. Look. Look at this tear. Look. The babies have hatched out. This is brilliant. This is really, really good.
So as you can see, the babies have hatched out, and as they've started to hatch, while they're crying inside the egg, the mother comes up to the nest and actually helps to dig them out. She scrapes all the nesting material away so they can escape and make their way down to the water. Then they're on their own. But the mother does help guard their babies just a little bit.
This is nature at its best. If you can imagine, in this day and age, it's very, very difficult for a female saltwater croc to get a nest to hatch out here in North Queensland. Very difficult. You've got pigs, all sorts of predators, flood conditions, and here it is, proof that they've hatched out. This is beautiful.
Saltwater crocodiles nest in the exact same spot every year? That's false. Although they nest in the same general area, the female crocodile has the unique ability to usually determine how high the floodwaters are going to be, and often builds her nest just that little bit higher.
Check out this Croc File vision. I took this on a camcorder way back in the 1980s. Some of the beaut wildlife you find on the hidden river. Here's a wedgie that's been injured. One of the crocs myself and Dad are capturing in a trap. Woo, look at this one. Her name's Goldie, and she's a beautiful little crocodile. I've jammed my camera in a tree to capture this moment. Trying to get the top jaw rope on, I had to dig deep into the archives to bring up this piece of historical vision.
Having spent so much time on the hidden river trapping and relocating problem crocodiles, I picked up a few techniques to locate the bigger ones. You'd look for the right sun angle and then a patch of sand. Crocs love a laze around in the sand, and they leave quite a good imprint.
What a beautiful day to paddle down the river and look for any signs of crocodiles. We're looking for slides in the sand or the mud, and Suey's looking for them too. They leave this perfect imprint that sticks out once you know what you're looking for. There's one. We've got to use a little bit of caution getting into it, because this camouflage on top of the water is perfect for hiding a big crocodile. Maybe he's underneath us right now.
You can see the deep impression of his tail. Even the belly scales are obvious.
It's really easy to forget that there's crocodiles in waters like this, especially when you're not seeing them. If you don't see them, you start to get a little bit lax, a little bit blasé about crocodiles, and end up swimming in areas where you shouldn't be. Here's a classic example, very graphic evidence of a large crocodile right here, living right in this beautiful area. You can see his tail. The tip of his tail starts right down here, curls all the way up and around. Okay, he's sitting in there, that nice position, sunning himself. His body's down through here and his head's sitting here. If he feels startled or he starts to get too hot, just pushes straight off, down through the weed, cuts through that, no problems, and sits in the dark water. You should always be aware of the presence of crocodiles. And this slide is perfect evidence, and certainly not a good place to go swimming.